Hey everybody, we are back with part 2 of Play to Find Out Smooth Criminals, featuring our super dank overlays, which are new to this week. Once again,
amazing.
I cannot gush about them enough because they are so good. So take a moment to appreciate all of that. And we're back in. Cool. So I think Dom still has a downtime, and
It's just I want to spend an XP to do a downtime because I moved the clock forward.
You can spend a coin.
That's what I meant. Forgive me.
Okay.
Well, I guess we
Just
need to.
mechanics, you know.
So I have out of the two, I have one left, and Tice has one left.
I have my calculating left.
Tuck's already used his.
I have.
You're calculating of your special one.
I have calculating left.
So I'm left with.
Yeah, you still have one regular downtime action.
Does calculating require you use it for the crew?
I can give anyone an extra.
Can you give me an extra so I can heal? Unless you really want to use it for something. I don't know if we're good enough friends for that yet.
Have you spent both yours?
I spent both of mine. I spent one of mine to start a clock. What the heck is up with Posh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and use my second one. I go back to my body. You see me start self-regenerating a little bit. You see my nurse friend still working on me, trying to well, I can't. It's I can't do a tracer accent, but she's like, well then, I guess I better snap this bone back into the right spot, because I snapped it one way, but it's supposed to be the other way. Because you kind of hard to snap a bone on yourself in the right spot. So I get my tinker, which is 1d6 plus my regeneration power, and then she's helping, so 3d6. And she's actually doing it because I'm still unconscious technically.
Yeah. I mean, technically. But yeah, you can you can still roll for it though.
Okay, let me see. Okay, it's a control situation because we're here. Standard effect, add 2 bonus dice, and submit. Well, that closes 1 click, so my harm goes down by 1. Yay!
Nice job. Yeah, all your stuff.
Yeah.
All your stuff goes down a level.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes down to a level 1 harm.
Can you hear my partner and my child
A little bit.
tickling each other in the other room? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm cool with this. Because it's pretty much my fighting is already, as long as I stick to what I do, it's still going to be decent because I got Define on, the mask and the fighting thing, and I have abilities that add +2 to it, so I'm good. Technically, I'm in the 4 range in theory, but you can't go in the 4 range unless you crit.
Yeah. If you crit, you if you crit, you just fill up the clock instantly, don't you?
No, I'm talking about if I'm actually fighting something, which I'm the fighter.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about healing still. My bad.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Well, Michael had to step away for something. PM, were you going to spend a coin to do an extra downtime or anything? Are you good? Okay.
And I guess after I snap 2, I'm probably gonna spend coin, but I'm letting someone else do something before.
Okay. Yeah, I think Astra's next thing. Mike asked me about something, so I think we're gonna do another thing together.
We're gonna do a thing.
Yep.
So
did you want to use my contact?
yeah, let's use your contact.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're going. I assume we're coming down from uptown now. Yeah, I caught up with you, so now we're walking together again.
She's mumbling something to herself the whole time, like wordlessly, just moving her lips, like she's repeating a phrase.
Do you chant now?
She realizes she was even doing it. Well, no, sorry, I'll stop.
No, just again, want to know if you're in a new cult or something.
Could be.
No. No. Not even. Oh. Thank you for that. I
Sure.
needed that.
Sure.
Oh, no, I'm not in a cult.
Good. Good.
No. Not me.
Yes. So do you want to get that foot taken care of? For real?
Very much so.
All right.
I know a guy in Brightharbor, but I don't know if he can take care of this stuff.
I've got a...
I suppose Mr. Noble knows the surgeon.
in a way, I guess.
This is another one of your devil friends.
No, not a devil friend, but
Just a regular friend. It's fine.
yes. If we go, I'm going to have to ask you to not ask many questions, don't talk a lot, don't really do, just, they're going to give you something, you're going to take it, and it's going to help.
Are you taking me to a drug dealer?
One of the things he does.
Oh, Porsche.
The first one's
You have to have...
You're Noble? Because you do a lot of shit. It's...
You have many friends in your eyes to the top.
You keep talking about this rise. I don't see it happening, but...
I didn't... It's... Brightharbor wasn't built in a day.
Brightharbor wasn't built in a day, but... You know, family lineages are built over generations.
Indeed
Just
they
saying.
are. Indeed they are. Do you want... So... Are you...
Drugs, yes.
Are you... Okay, good. You're fine with the conditions, yes.
I just... Look, if he starts shooting the shit, I'm going to shoot the shit with him. What's you going to do?
He might, yes, but... Just...
What? Does he know about the whole fed your grandmother to a Leviathan thing?
Stop! Oh my goodness! I will not take these unabashed rumors about my family anymore.
I'm not, well, I am sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Let's just go.
Hey, wait. And she, like, puts a hand on your shoulder. She's like, well, knock it off. I understand it bothers you. I kind of enjoy bothering you because you freak out a whole bunch. But I'll stop.
Like does like the toss of his cane to like hold it up like a little bit, like hey, like taps you on like kind of like boops you in the forehead, like just don't say things that aren't true. Let's go then.
I mean, I'm just repeating what I heard, love.
Fight both of you.
I'm so sorry.
I can neither confirm nor deny the presence of a Leviathan in your family lineage.
Just a really loud sigh as Posh heads off. So I'm going to a contact named Riven, who is a chemist. Who is a chemist. The reason I don't want Astrid to ask questions or dig into what Riven knows is because Riven knows.
Perfect, thank you. You know what I'm going to spend my second coin on?
Because how can I say this? Riven gives me things which helps with this.
Yeah.
You get what Kelsey gets what I mean, which is good enough.
I do.
Okay.
I 100% do.
Okay, good.
Wink, wink,
Good.
nudge, nudge.
Good.
Okay, very well.
Yeah,
All
Mr.
said and
Bosch
done.
has a problem, and Riven helps alleviate it.
Yes.
The problem?
You don't know.
Also,
I do, though.
so I kind of
Well, out of character, I do know.
my
Don't worry about it.
I'm also picturing for some reason this I thought this was really so I kind of want Riven to be played by John Goodman.
Neat.
I don't have a really good John Goodman, but I'm gonna do my damnedest.
Okay, good. I appreciate it. For some reason, that was just like this guy's John Goodman.
I mean, to be fair, one of my contacts is Leonardo DiCaprio, and another one is definitely Christopher Walken.
Mine are just people.
People are boring.
Look at my cast. None of them are human. Well,
None of them are human.
the witch is human.
Your daughter's human.
My daughter's human.
Surprise! Daughter's human. Daughter's boss.
Oh, my rivals. I guess he's human. I don't know. He probably turned into a werewolf.
He may or may not be
Excellent.
human. Who even
Excellent.
Now I want to see a thing about Arabian werewolves.
Oh man.
Ooh, like werewolves with like a Middle Eastern flair. That would be
Ooh,
so
yeah.
good.
They'll
They'll probably be jackals. That's what I was thinking. Because Pathfinder had a thing about that.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Definitely jackals.
Cool. So, shall we?
Yeah. What is your relationship like with Riven?
It's like more good than like I guess pretty business-like, I would say. Like, but I've been coming to Riven for a while, so like it's kind of
like since you've gotten back to
Yeah.
Brightharbor from Akaros.
mhm.
That's a good question. What brought you to him specifically in the first place? Was he the first chemist you went to for your prescriptions? Or did you see someone else first? Did you have to shop around for someone that would give you this without asking questions?
I think it was that. Like, I think like day job, he's just like a pharmacist kind of thing. But then like I was like poking around, like I need somebody for a thing, and then we're like, if you need somebody to be quiet about something, and you're willing to pay a little more, go to Ribbon. Kind of one of those kinds of deals.
You're not gonna like get me.
Gotcha.
This is gonna get me like some type of terrifying blood infection, is it?
No.
I'm not gonna worry about dirty needles.
No.
It's fine. It's fine. Mr. Posh trusts him completely, or
See, that's the thing.
to a certain degree at least.
Right.
More than he trusts you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's accurate.
It probably is because you haven't told me.
It's true.
That's a-
Well, I kind of had
We'll
to
see.
tell Riven.
Well, you didn't have to tell them they were for you.
Well, stuff, you know.
It would be awkward otherwise. I mean, don't worry about it.
Just don't worry about it.
That's
Cool. Yeah.
my
So
motto. It's my motto.
Um,
Don't worry about it.
yeah. So we show up like out of the. Let's see. What's a good district to put this in? Like, maybe the market. I guess probably just the general market would be good. Would be pretty good.
Okay.
So yeah, we come up. We like make our way to the market. And we stop in front of this like kind of just pretty standard looking pharmacy. I was about to make the worst joke.
Don't.
Please.
Okay, I won't.
Just PM me.
Okay, I will. I'll say it during the break, and then you guys can
Do
just
it. Okay.
you guys can decide if it's good. Okay, yeah. So we come in this like regular looking pharmacy. And then I look to Astrid and like, this is his place. The gent's name is Riven. He's quite good.
Riven.
Also discreet. So
You and I need to have a conversation about some of your friends later, but at least this one appears to be mostly what he claims to be.
I don't think Sally has really claimed to be anything, so I don't think you can make that distinction at all.
It's like, I have so much authority here over everybody else.
Fight.
Shall we? Yeah.
This is like foreplay for Astrid. Astrid's like
Clack of the cane as I walk up and push the door open.
Most of us just ignores Red Double when she try to be serious face. Cause we're like, yeah, whatever, Red Double.
So yeah, you walk into the shop and there's a jingle little bell that notifies him in the back that you're in there. The whole front area is like comfortable chairs that you can like sit in while you wait. There's like a counter with like a glass shelf that has like your standard tinctures and powders that you might, the over the counter things that you're not gonna have mixed up special, a bottle of a mild pain tincture with a small price with a little dropper, anti-allergy whatever.
Yeah.
Powder this into your tea kind of thing. Stuff like that, very generic. But then there's like a ask for service little stand.
Mm-hmm.
And after a moment, Riven comes out and he's all smiles, and he sees Mr. Posh. And how does he know you? How does he call you?
Probably just Posh.
Just Posh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he smiles and he's like, Posh, yes. A little early, are we?
Well, not here for me today actually, but good of you to remember. Actually, my friend here has need of your services.
Well, let me take a look at her then. What are we here for, dear?
Short foot. A tonic for bullet holes.
Well, let me see what I can do.
Thanks, stuff. It's like
Bullet holes. Clicks his tongue, and then he like heads into the back, and he's gonna leave you guys alone there for probably 15-20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Astrid is window shopping.
Are you writing another place down on case the joint?
Well, she is also like trying to figure out what the heck Posh could possibly want here. If that makes sense.
I mean, there's
Or just like picking up random drugs and being like, "Oh, there's this. Isn't that curious?"
Yeah, so there's a lot of different
I'm not necessarily looking at things that are like I'm looking for stuff that like not necessarily on display, but that like maybe like this and this is something that people wouldn't want people to know about.
Anything that would be like that is in the back.
Anything that would be like that is in the back. Okay.
Yeah. All the things that are on display are pre-mixed already, like for a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing detailing their ingredients whatsoever, and not really any indication once they've been mashed into a powder, formed into a pill, or dissolved into a tincture that you could really go from there.
If that's the case, then I feel like she just asks. I feel like she just like walks up to Posh and is like, so not asking questions of him. What's he hook you up with?
I have needs.
Are your needs going to be a problem, Mr. Posh?
Not at all. In fact, they keep everything going. It wouldn't be possible. None of this would be possible without them.
That seems like something an addict would say, but you don't seem like an addict. Funny that.
It's curious, an addiction. Because are you an addict when you get your massages or do things that make you feel like yourself?
You can turn anything into Black Lotus.
It's not Black Lotus.
I'm not saying it was. Look, whatever it is, I'm in no position to judge. Lord knows I've done weird shit in my time. I just want to make sure that she kind of gets like a smug ass grin on her face, going to be able to continue to do your job, just like you want to make sure I'm going to be able to continue to do mine.
Do you think I would dare do something to jeopardize what we're doing?
Do you think I would dare do something to jeopardize what we're doing? Maybe don't answer that, because it might really hurt our friendship. Well, at the very least,
Do I need to remind you of...
Do answer it.
Do I need to remind you of 10 minutes ago?
10 minutes ago,
When you potentially greatly upset one of our allies.
I think you're just worried about it because I cock blocked you.
I don't think that's possible, do you?
Seriously?
You see TomCat from across the zone, like, oh snap!
Honey, as someone who's lived in a brothel for a really long time, she was giving you the fuck me eyes.
All right.
I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Maybe devils are really good in bed. I've never tried it.
Says the Taikarosi, who is a half demon.
I could say something right now, but I'm not going to say it.
You should.
God, no. No.
She is begging you.
No.
Now you want to, Tux.
I want to. Posh would never say it.
Can I tell you're thinking this thing?
No.
Can you put it in chat?
What I would
like in
what-
like Zoom chat?
what Tux immediately thought of was no, but your mother has.
Oh my god, please do, because I will beat the tar out of you.
No.
Right
Never.
Right here at this fire.
You just see like you just see Mr. Push has a black eye, and the guy walks back and is like, "So you gonna need that thing now, later?"
Give me all these now. No.
Well, as I said, I don't think you have to worry about cock blocking me at all.
I'm sorry, just the way you said that. I could tell you don't talk about it very much.
Quite.
Oh, poor sweet innocent little Posh. Anyway, I'm just saying, be careful around women when they get that look in their eye. Or men, I don't know your preference. Maybe you prefer both. Because that usually means they want something from you. And it's usually between your legs.
Just say, Broham. Just saying.
I'm not saying put your dick in crazy. I'm just saying don't put your dick in crazy.
People always
that's
tell
good
me.
advice.
I'm-
That's good
I hear
advice.
that a lot in real life.
I've been told that.
It's
many
I
good
assure you,
advice.
I
It's
assure
good
you, I am
advice.
moving at exactly the pace I intend to with our friends.
She just starts to slow clap him.
Yeah, I think this is a good time for Riven to come back out, and he's got a smile on his face, and he's swirling a bottle of something, and the coloration in it is not quite right. It's basically a potion. You're pretty sure there is magic somewhere in this, and he hands it across to Posh and says, may not be a cure, for a gunshot wound, but fix her up.
Good. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I think Astrid just offers a hand and is just like, lovely to meet you, Riven.
I'm sure. Shakes the hand.
All right, Poshy, let's give me the drugs. She like starts to walk out.
Yep.
Well, I guess do we cut back to me?
Well, I need to spin my coin.
Yeah,
and-
you need to make your roll. Spend your coin. Make your roll.
Can I? Okay, so I'm gonna spend. Do you?
So are you? Hold on.
I'm
Pause.
doing two things.
What is? Oh, you're gonna be using Posh's downtime action to heal, and you're paying for a downtime action to learn more about Posh.
I don't know if that is exactly how the downtime economy is going to work. It's all up to us. I'm totally really spend a coin for both.
I have a thing I wanted to do with my calculating. If you don't want to spend a bunch, like all your coins right now, you can have it.
What did you want to do with
I'm
your
pretty sure Tice is sitting on coin right now because I don't see him using a lot of money.
Tux?
I mean, Tux, my bad.
Well, I was gonna do it.
Dumb.
It's
The worst.
it's basically a scene I want to have. That's also going to be training my resolve.
Oh no, totally. Oh right. Yeah, I'll use my coin if that's the case.
Okay.
So I'll spend both my coin. Well, I'm gonna spend one because I want to heal first. And how many fortune die do I roll?
So you're gonna roll a fortune die. This guy's good at what he does, so I would say 2. Plus,
Okay.
he is Posh's friend, so go ahead and make it 3.
3.
Hey, 6. Nice.
Nice.
That's how many sections?
That is.
Is that 4 or 5?
It's 3. Kels is holding it up to the camera. It's 3.
Oh dear, that stinks. That's not the worst. Okay, so I drink my drugs. Yeah, and then I'll spend a coin to not to leave the Zoom meeting. I don't want to do that.
Oh, jeez.
I'll spend a coin to learn some more on that clock.
Yeah.
What would you like me to roll for that?
I mean, I feel like the knowledge that you were gaining here was by consorting with Mr. Posh himself. So
I would agree with that.
I think that's appropriate.
And technically, he is using one of Posh's friends as, a balance for information.
Not really. Not in this situation.
Am I using? I feel like if I get
Shop.
from Posh here for that.
Yeah,
I
fair
mean,
enough.
Posh would have to spend a stress to do that.
Okay, fair enough.
If Posh wants to spend a stress in
Posh
order to help unveil his secrets that he's trying desperately to keep, I didn't think so.
I'm just syncing up with Tice, not Tice, Tux. I'm just gonna call you. I'm just gonna call you Mr. Push from now on. Screw that.
Sure, that's fair.
Are devil's bargains in downtime a thing?
You can take a devil's bargain in downtime, absolutely.
Is that wise?
Is that wise? Good question. You can also push yourself, but also is that wise?
Let the chips fall where they may. I kind of like the idea of slow burning this 3.
So you get one click on it.
1 tick.
Okay.
Which is fair because there was stuff, but not a lot of stuff. So yeah.
Well, I guess back to my side of town.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go back to
see
you.
Me putting my clothes on in a rush now that I'm a little bit more healed up because I know what's a coming.
Yeah.
And I look over to my dear little friends like, is there a back way out of here? I know there is.
Yeah, she nods and she's like, "You be okay?"
No, I'll be fine. Just when my friend shows up, tell him that I already left.
Yeah, she looks a little bit confused but nods.
Exactly. And I take the back way.
Okay. Yeah.
You see me, I'm heading over to my favorite daughter's house, like her training thing.
Yeah.
I think I might be spending some time over there for a moment.
Okay.
Because, unfortunately, I'm more of I guess, I'm goofy, but I'm a little bit more serious to business. But my Afro form is super playful. And I think I got into it too much with Orchid. So, yeah, I know that look in Orchid eye where she's
just pissed off.
So, yeah, I go to my favorite better. I can't think. Let me think of her name. Let's see. What's her name?
It is Marlene.
Marlene. It's like, hey, Marlene. Remember that time you said I could always spend some time over at your place, the fancy mansion? Yeah. I think I'm gonna take that up.
Yeah, she's super excited to see you at her house. Like, usually you visit her at the gym and you guys work out and then split up, but you're coming by her. She's offered you to come by 2, 3, 5 times at least. The first time you finally taken her up on it, so she's super happy to see you.
Yep. And I see like, hey, maybe we should work out a little bit. Yeah, I need some. I have this muscle ache, and I've just been missing our workout. As I'm like, kind of like, walking to the windows, like looking through the windows, making sure I wasn't followed. It's like, yeah, that kind of jitter kind of thing. It's like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna be are you gonna be training here?
Yeah,
or
I'm
you
training. I'm training and spending a time here for about a week until like a few days until I think Orchid's not as mad.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know at what point he gets hit on by his daughter.
Yeah, that's really the question.
Oh God.
Is that a situation that happens throughout, or?
Yeah, like you're usually the one that's like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?" It turns out that's like a familiar trait.
Right now, I'm more about survival right now.
Never mind the fact that she's your daughter.
No, I'm talking about survival away
Spiritually.
from Orchid.
Yeah.
That kind of survival, like every so often, I'm just looking in the window, like making sure there's not a cat out there, or she's not in a sniping position.
You literally realize I'm a hunter, right? Like, I can find you very, very easily.
But I disappeared to a different part of town.
I am a hunting cat, boy.
So yeah, like
Boy.
I think what happens is like you're like, hey, let's work out or something, and you go and you like check a window, and like you come back and she's like slipping her arms around you, like, finally, let's work out right here.
Whoa. Wait a minute, wait a minute, this is what happens. I get to the door and I'm about to leave and I just see Orchid across the street.
I mean, Orchid, you get to the witch's place where you were just healed, and you're like, hey, where's TomCat, right?
I have something to.
And she's like, he's already gone. And do you chase after him, or are you just like, fuck, I'll see him back at base?
No, I'm like, I'm finding this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I think she need a roll for that. Just put it out there.
I was gonna say, yeah, let's roll for that. I mean, it's not hard. I'm gonna say it's a fortune roll, but you just roll your hunt, whatever, however many dice you have for hunt, just roll that as a fortune roll.
Okay. Easy.
Please fuck up. Please fuck up. Please fuck up. Please fuck up.
Bob is caught in between a literal rock and a very, very hard.
Can I push myself for this?
You want to?
If you want to spend the 2 stress you just healed.
5. So you're gonna succeed, but there is a complication. I think the complication here is, since we're all doing backstory clocks, someone sees you going around town, and another description of the Heiress Veil being seen is circulating. Your parents are one step closer to finding you.
I just realized another reason why your parents probably wouldn't be too down with you dating a woman, and that's because patriarchy sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. It's very true.
Dat patriarchy, yo.
Do I turn to the thing and like I see her across the street? Like she like has a newspaper down, like folding newspaper, like hi.
Yeah, like you find the house where, and this is in one of the upscale districts, yeah. It's like you were saying it's like a mansion where she lives. Like, so you chase him, follow him through the city, you and Peppermint. The cat are just walking through the dark city all the way to a neighborhood you recognize. You're getting very close to your old circles, which is why the tick on the clock to your parents finding you is very appropriate here. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you see like the door open just a smidge as you're approaching. TomCat sees you, and the door closes again, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
She's already found you.
She even closed the door, and I go talk to my daughter. It's like, yeah.
Orchid's already going around to the back way, just for the record.
There's something I must tell you, my dear.
I really like where the ship is going.
And you see her getting closer. Yes, I'm being followed.
Yeah. At which point, yeah, she's like she was getting closer and closer, and you're like, I'm being followed, and suddenly she takes a step back, and she's all business, and she's like, who do you need me to hurt?
No, you don't.
Fight me.
No. She's a teammate of mine, and I might have pissed her off.
And you came to me? And then she like punches you in the arm.
And you see me like, ow, I'm so tender.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
You're fucked, Dar.
You know, my line of work is hard, and I thought I could lay low in the fancy because she's kind of a rapscallion.
Okay. Good luck.
Yeah. So she just kind of like, she frowns, and she's like,
And I
invited you here as a friend, not as a fucking safe house.
I'm sorry.
You
see me? I have that like kind of look of like shame.
You really feeling shame, or are you just putting that on?
No, I feel shame.
Okay, just checking. Yeah, so I mean, you're wasting your time.
Well, let me go face the music real quick.
Okay.
If you hear bullets happening, just ignore it.
What a horrible thing to say to the woman that was just trying to sleep with you that's also your daughter.
It's weird.
It's okay. I'll survive. As I like open the door and face my demons. And of course she went around the back, so I don't see her out there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, derp.
I really want that to be the moment that they just
Peppermint totally was out in front. Peppermint was totally out in front while I was.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to pay the stress for that flashback?
Oh no,
I'll pay a stress for that flashback.
No, that's no. You're not going to pay a stress for that flashback. That's a zero stress flashback.
Would Peppermint pounce me?
No, Peppermint would just like meow to me, and then I'd immediately come around front and just walk up to you and deck you.
You know, right before you deck me, you see me reach in my pocket. You see me reach into my pocket, and I bring out a heaping dose of your favorite drug.
Now, you might need to pay for that flashback.
No, I already had this.
Oh, you did? Oh, shit, I forgot. Yeah, do it. Fuck yeah.
I take the drug, and then I punch him in the face.
You see me like, well, it's better than being shot.
Perfect. Yeah, so you got like a black eye, and
you have reduced effects.
No, you're not gonna. It's not gonna cause any further reduced effect. It's just cosmetic. Mm-hmm. You're no longer your handsome devil self.
Yeah, it's like ow.
I'm the only real devil.
You see me like it's better than.
Instead, could I have punched some teeth out instead so he's missing?
Hey, I gave you drugs. You got drugs. You took the bribe and got a punch.
Teeth don't come back. Black eyes do go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Awesome.
You see me like you see her in the window look at the situation. I just waved to her like.
Wouldn't show.
And here's why the training kicks in. because I'm trying to get my stealth up, and I basically practice stealth. So I role played it out perfectly, didn't I?
Nice, nice.
Learn to take upon
Sounded good to me. So, yeah, you guys are. I think that was all your downtime, or did anyone else want to pay?
I still have I have my calculating left. It'll be
because you didn't give it to. Okay.
yes.
Yep.
Mine will be very quick though. So
Yeah.
I think so. Like as we're so Ash and I are like finally like walking back after she got the potion thing, and I think we see another like weird ghosty thing. Like
it's. You want to go? Because I have an idea.
No, yeah. What's yours?
It's like a piece of like ancient looking construction equipment.
Perfect.
Like a really like a crane or something like that, but like way larger than anything that would reasonably ever have been manufactured down here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So like we're like walking. I'm kind of just like staring up at it, like. So, Astrid, do you know more about these veil-like pieces around the city, don't you?
So to speak. They're...
How do they work?
Well, if I'm understanding the gift we were given before, they are remnants of the past that have been destroyed or otherwise lost to the Ghost Veil, that are preserved forever there. And if I'm not mistaken, we may interact with them, but I'm not exactly inclined to test it right now, unless you want me to go ahead and start climbing that fucking crane up there.
No, that's fine. I'll see you back at the eggshell. I like, almost all weird for Posh. He just turns and leaves. Like,
she's gonna follow you. She's just like, excuse me?
Yeah.
What are you planning to do?
So Posh makes his way towards what's like the richest district?
It's like Sky something.
Starlight?
Oh, let's call it Sky Citadel.
No, there's names. They're in the thing. I'm going to it right now.
Right.
Also,
yeah. Can
all
I
of
drop
the cams
one?
are frozen.
I
This
forgot.
is good.
Oh wow, that's terrible.
They are?
Cams are frozen?
For me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're still working on my screen, although I have a
Yeah,
real
they still work on mine.
slip on my
Yep,
face.
and they were okay.
Brilliant. I'm everything's back to good
Okay.
again.
Oh yeah, I like to say there was a gift that I actually had to grab on the way there. That's left there to her.
Okay.
That's what the coin was used on.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Because I forgot I had to spend a coin for this, so it has to be some kind of.
What did
substance there.
What did you give her?
I gave her a silk like boxer robe,
Nice.
and it has her name on it.
Nice. Silk boxer robe. Nice.
And it kind of suspiciously, like, she's like looking at it, it's like, huh, my mother had one of these. Like the same design, but it's like in boxers like style.
So the most prosperous district is the Royal Quarter, and the second most is the Starlight District.
Okay. Yeah, it would.
Vay's
Yeah.
from Starlight, right?
What was that?
Vay's
Vay is from Starlight.
Okay.
I don't think Astrid has ever like willingly set foot in the Royal Quarter. She's probably been there.
Yeah, and then like
Well,
the
you're about
Grand
to.
Market and like the Grand Market and Kellen Oates University are like kind of equal, right below that as far as wealth levels go.
Cool. So yeah, like Posh heads through the city, passing through like probably like if like slowly things start looking nicer and nicer, until we like go into because I assume Ash just follows him the whole way.
Yeah, I don't know if she's saying anything, but she definitely visibly gets more and more uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't even think Posh notices at all. Posh is just going. just going and going until we get to the royal quarter.
The minute I feel like the minute they would like step across like the threshold into from like whatever district buffers the royal quarter and the royal quarter, we just see Astra just like pull her mask up because she's that uncomfortable and like tuck her hands into her pockets and look smaller.
Yeah, and then Posh makes his way over, kind of through, and then stops in front of it's probably like a government, like a smaller government building now. But then like standing across the street and looking up, and then like in like that weird like white ghostly lines, we see this like whatever like the step below a palace is of like nice buildings. I'm not sure how nice buildings work.
Like a grand mansion.
Yeah, like a huge dank mansion. Like made out of this weird ghost stuff. And like it's like super Aruvian styled too. I guess whatever that would make it. So like I'm thinking like a lot of pillars for some reason.
I'm imagining it looks like the hall of like a sultanate.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. Like lots of like curves and like route, like tall and round, and like kind of matching like the city almost. Like there's a lot of verticality to it.
Oh, it's like the new Overwatch map.
Yes. Oasis, good. Like a
Oasis. That's what I imagine in my head.
a Victorian version of one of the buildings from Oasis.
I like it.
Yeah, and it's just like that made out of this weird ghostly energy, kind of sitting above this government building. And Pasha is just like staring at it. Just like very occasionally like clacking his cane on the ground.
I think by this point Astrid is standing next to you and has just pulled the hood of her shadow cloak up. It's just like so looks so visibly uncomfortable being here. Like someone who is grievously guilty about something walking into a church, right? Have you ever like seen someone? I don't know if you have this kind of relationship with your faith, but have you ever like seen someone who's been like done something in their mind that is horribly wrong, like gone off and killed people in a war or something like that, and then come back to like a tradition of faith?
I haven't, but I get it.
I have.
That's how she looks. She's like,
Right.
God, I should not be here.
Mm-hmm.
Like this place does not want me, and I do not want it.
Yep. Does she say anything? Or is she just standing there?
I think you finally hear what she's mumbling. What she's been mumbling this entire time. And it's just it's all in my head. She's just whispering that to myself. To herself.
It's better than
Oh no. Oh. There we go.
I'm here. Are you here?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Nope.
That was weird.
Yeah, cut out for just a second. But yeah, so like you followed me.
Boy. She's like got her arms crossed in front of her and her like nails are digging into her forearm really hard.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Why have that?
Because it was supposed to be mine in the first place. And it was taken from me.
Posh.
And I will have it back.
He not promised anything. We, people like you and me, and I know you do not think we are that alike, but we are way more alike than you think, have to scrape and fight and scrum to get halfway to this. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm good at it. You're good at it too. You need to realize that.
I understand we're in the same position, a similar position at the moment, but
After your meteoric rise to fame, are you going to forget people like me, like they, TomCat?
no, not at all. I'm going to get that back. And then
Yes.
I'm going to tear this city to the ground. Make something better.
You see, thank you, Pierre. You see, Bosch, I've sat with men who are going to build their legacy on the backs of this city. I've sat with men that were going to drown this city. I've sat with men that were going to save this city. I don't think you're going to be able to come anywhere close.
I don't want to save this city.
But I'm interested to see you try.
I
What do
don't
you
want to
wanna do?
save the city.
And tell me, you want to destroy it and build something better? As long as the people are here, it's going to be the same. You'd have to kill everyone.
They can line right up.
Now you're speaking my language. She like pats him on the shoulder.
Yep. And then I am using that scene to train my resolve.
That seems reasonable. You're just consorted with each other.
Awesome.
Is Kelsa frozen?
No.
Oh no, you are.
I don't think so.
I just saw
Your eyes have not moved.
I just saw you put.
I promise they are moving.
I won't force the
I'll-
No,
Forces with
she's
me.
just loving the role
Yes.
play tonight.
I am loving your guys' role playing tonight.
So
it's
good.
And
amazing.
you see, like, when we get back to the gang,
Have you
that
read any of our tavern scenes? We're good at this.
We're good at this. We're all five of us are very good at what we do.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's
The
true,
4 of
it's
them
true.
are.
No,
Oh.
stop it.
well, I don't know.
Stop it.
I see Orchid, like, when we walking back, you see, like, TomCat has that, like, head down kind of shame thing. Like, Orchid has asserted herself as alpha male.
You damn right, matey.
I don't
Yeah.
know why that ship is so much better than our ship. You have to know that, Pierre.
I'll fight you, okay? I'll fight you.
No,
I
mean,
still
you
have
can
my
talk
own-
that. I'm just
No.
saying.
Terrible ship.
Oh my gosh, you guys are all terrible.
We are. I think we need to take a break.
Yep. I was about to say. I think
Time
we
for a
see.
break.
I was gonna say. I think like the four of us like eventually get back to the eggshell together, and we close on like us like standing over the map to figure out our next heist because we're unless someone else had a plan. We're
Time out.
Hmm?
Red Devil has to look at TomCat eye real quick, be like, "What the hell happened to you?"
Well, I have a plan.
Oh yeah. We can like we
Okay,
we're
okay.
we're coming back. Like maybe we close on the front of the eggshell, and then we'll
Okay.
come back in with us us coming together.
Because I want to roleplay the hell out of it. I fell down some stairs.
Awesome. So thank you for joining us again. We are going to do our second break of the night, and then we're going to come back with more sick Play to Find Out Smooth Criminals.
Only our second break? I feel like we've been going forever.
I know. So good. So good. Yeah, it's only 10 o'clock.
No, not almost done.
All right. See you guys just a little bit.